record it. And I'm so thankful that you guys are here. We're going to do this every the third Thursday of the month. There'll be a new coach call so people can ask questions. It's really great. And here's the thing. I would love this call to be for people that have gone through some of the training. But if you're on here and you haven't, that's okay. It's just might make tonight will be fine, but normally I'm going to get into like Emerald rank and all of that, and people might not know what that means if they haven't been through the training. So I'm just going to start off with some tips for new coaches. The first tip is you're probably feeling so overwhelmed by the information that you're going through. And I just want you guys to know we've all been there. There's so much stuff, but you're going to get it at your own time. It's so normal to feel overwhelmed. It's normal to feel like you can't do this, or what did you get into? Or I love what I'm doing, but I don't, my head's going in millions of directions. It's normal. Once you go through the new coach training and really understand what's going on, you might have to go through it twice, and that's okay. Rewatching videos, you're going to start to get it. And then after like a month in the business, you're going to get it even more, and you're going to be like, okay, I'm finding my flow of this, right? And when you start talking to people, it's going to get easier. It's not going to be so weird, right? Because in the beginning, even for me, I could talk to you guys normally like this, but I am not like some social butterfly. My mom is the one like at the grocery store, like going, hey, while running down the aisle, like waving and saying hi to people. I'm the one hiding and so embarrassed by her. But so friending people and getting back into like building those relationships was really hard for me as well. But it gets easier as you get going, and people start coming to you as they see how consistent you are. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, just get back to the basics, your power hour, and you'll be good. Keep it simple as you can. Showing up. Number 2, show up. What I mean by that is show up to the training. So you have the new coach training and the Inspiration Dream Team website. Some of you guys might be going through a different new coach training where because some of the leaders do something different, but they're using some of that. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all the same information. Go through it and show up every day. So showing up your power hour, that means that includes your training. So I always do my power hour, but I include like a YouTube video of another coach, and I maybe get some tips from another coach, a different way that she does things that I don't. So even if you're done with the new coach training, it's something that you can go on. There's Emerald training in there, 10 days to Emerald, and then Emerald to Diamond. Or go on YouTube and Google search something you're having a problem with. I YouTube forming and inviting over and over, and watched so many videos because I was like, wait a minute, maybe I could change something. Something's not working. So you guys have to just find what works for you. It may not be the way I do it. It may not be the way your coach does it. But showing up to the trainings is huge. You're not going to build your business if you don't have that foundation. And that foundation is the new coach training. All right, stay connected. 3, this is huge because a lot of people, when they want to quit or they fallen off the wagon and they don't know what to do, or their business isn't moving, it's because they're not connected. They're not staying connected with their upline coach. They're not staying connected in their challenge group. So a lot of times you feel lost.
Your game's kicking off.
Who is that, Doreen, yelling? So a lot of times you feel lost. You feel like you aren't a part of a group when you've kind of, disconnected yourself. So stay connected on the team page. Stay connected in whatever pages that you feel comfortable in. But that's key for your own wellness journey and for your coaching journey. I'm going to go over 5. So 4 is going to be making the calls a priority. So like this call, I'm so glad you guys are on. But also the National Wake Up Call. Now, people work. You don't have to listen to it right away, but you need to listen to it within that 5-day period, within that week. Because if you wait much longer, and I've done this, you don't listen to them, and you get so backed up, and then you have 3 to listen to, and then you end up not. So make sure that you listen to them, and there's a podcast. If you'd like to listen to it after, you can get it on your phone and fast forward through all the initial rank advancements, which take up like 15 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, and the last one. This goes with inviting, and I'll get into this a little bit more. Well, you know what? I'm just going to jump right into inviting because this goes with it. So we always hear that we're supposed to be inviting people to our challenge groups. But how do we do it, especially as a new coach? How do we even talk about that we're a Beachbody coach? Like, how do we even put that on our wall? What do we say? So as a new coach, people need to know that you're a coach, but you want to do it in a way that doesn't plaster Beachbody all over the place, right? You want to share your story. So you became a coach for a reason. You need to share that. Whether it's you need accountability and you found a group of women that are going to support you, or maybe it's you want to expand what you already know because you're a fitness professional. Whatever it is, share that on your page. When you share that, people are going to start to respond and ask you questions. That's going to be like your first step into inviting, right? The more you share things about your life and what you're doing on your page, without it being over, like you don't want to keep, I have my TV on while I'm doing this. That's normal. You don't want it to be like you're throwing it down people's throats. Jillian, stop laughing at me. So you want to share naturally, right? This is all part of inviting. When we say inviting, it doesn't mean go out there and say, hey, so-and-so, would you like to be part of my challenge group? I really think you'd love it. Like, that's not what inviting is. This is a process, right? So you're going to be posting about your journey, whether it's your workouts, whether it's personal development, whether it's what you're eating, your meals, anything, okay? People are going to follow you. And you're going behind the scenes. So if you're posting something and you're not getting feedback on it, it's okay. Like, I shared this on the team page that I got 6 people liking one of my posts when I first started as a coach. 6 people. No one commented. No one cared. But I got 6 people, and now it's different. So you're going to build that, right? And people are watching. So when you're doing this, you're getting into the process of building a relationship. Then you need to go and message people. You're not going to blast them an invite. You're going to get to know them. So, like I said, please watch that Power Hour video that I posted in the Dream Again page. It will show you what I do, how I find friends to add to my network. And I'm not going to get into all that now because you guys have, if you've seen it, you'll know, or watch it after. But the conversation, you can form people, and that just means that you're talking about their family, their occupation, recreation, and then the message. And the message would be a challenge group, or the message could be the business opportunity. But the more you get to know people, the more you talk to people, the better you're going to be at this. So it's not weird. So get them in a private message. Hey, so-and-so. Hey, girl. I always say, hey, girl, because that's how I talk. And my husband's like, all you guys do is, hey, girl, you're doing so awesome. He's so annoyed by it, but that's the way we talk. It's like, oh my goodness. Anyway, so say that. Say, hey, girl, what is going on? Hold on. Cade, it's bedtime. Hold on, guys. Go to bed. I'll be right back. I know this is... You go to sleep, buddy.
Well, that's funny because I have a puppy that won't go to bed. She's got a little kid that won't go to bed. No, he's in bed.
Hey, girls. Oh my gosh, that little nugget. Okay.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Okay, I'm eating myself. Sorry.
So just bring in, like, Doreen, can you jump in? Because Doreen is so good at talking to people about their life.
I did just jump in. I told him my puppy wouldn't go to bed, but I was lying because he went right to bed.
So, Doreen,
Puppy.
jump in. What do you say? Like, how do you get people into a conversation?
I talk about anything but Beachbody.
Yeah. So
I
how
talk
do you
about-
start it usually?
I click like, if they click like on anything on my, I immediately go on their page and click like on 5 different things and maybe comment. And then they usually click like back, but I'll message them and say, I loved your post about whatever, or your kid was so cute in whatever. I just comment on one of their posts, but to them in a message. And we just start talking, and I don't mention anything about challenges or Beachbody at all.
Right.
We just have conversations, and if the conversation ends with nothing coming up, I made a friend.
And they're watching.
And they usually tell me something that's coming up in their life. So I'll make a note and remember to ask them about it 2 days later. How was the first day of kindergarten? Or, how was your mother's doctor appointment? Or whatever it is. And then it just keeps the conversation going. And then eventually, which it usually doesn't take that long, one of the times I say hi, it could be the second or third time, they're like, what's that challenge you're running?
Yep.
And they bring it up.
They bring it up because they're watching her now. So Same thing, guys. They're going to bring it up if you're consistent with what you're putting out there on your page. So that's, yeah. That's why it's so important.
They want to be my friend because they see I'm interested in them. And they, it's that whole no, like, and trust, or like, yeah, right. No, like, and trust you. So they get to trust you. They know that you'll be there. Somebody wrote to me the other day and said, I miss you this week. You've been so busy. And I said, oh, I got so much going on. But she's like, I want to complain to you. What are you doing? She was kidding around. But they look for me.
And that's
because they know I'm around. I'll pop in. I'll say hi. And every time you post, I post 6-7 times a day. If I post a picture of a green pepper, and Lynn laughs because I must have gotten 98 likes on a picture of a pepper in my garden. So people feel like they're talking to you all day because they're seeing what you're doing. So if I don't post for a day, they miss me. It's like, where's Doreen? Where's her garden? What happened to the puppy? They're looking for me.
And that's why she stands out. So if you want to stand out as a coach, you need to invest in people's lives. You need to be a better listener and not try to rush things if it's not going that way. But there's times where they'll ask in the second or third message. It all depends.
I've had people ask me in the first message and buy something within 10 minutes. It doesn't happen often. It almost never happens. When it happens, it's like, wow, what was that all about? They were serious. They needed a fix, and they wanted something right there.
And they trust you.
But it doesn't normally happen that way. That's not how it works.
Right. And that's what I shared on the other video. They trust her because they've been watching her. They feel like they know her. So that's why people start to come to you. So that's why it's so important to keep on being consistent with your posting. I know people think it's a pain, but it's what you need to do.
I had a principal who's never bought anything from me message me and say, I have a colleague who is looking for help with health and fitness. Can you help her? Please message her. I got a referral from her. I got a woman that I would have liked to have been a coach 6 months ago that doesn't want to be a coach, or she goes back and forth, who messaged me this month, who I posted a post. She tagged her cousin in it, and I said, "Who is Linda?" And she said, "That's my cousin. She needs to do something." And then she messaged me the other day and said, "My mom wants to do it too." I got 2 sales from this woman who's never bought a thing. But because they're watching and they know I'm there, you know, I told my mom, "This is the woman that can help you."
Yes.
So it's almost like I have a store now.
Yeah.
And when somebody needs health and fitness, they think, "Oh, I can go to Doreen's store."
That's awesome. That's so valuable, guys. So I hope that you guys were writing, you were taking notes. It's seriously, you're just being real and you're just being you. And it takes time. It's not like you're going to build all these friendships in one day. I got to go to Teresa's because something's going on there that's really fun. Just going to hang out at her house. All right.
What's going on there?
I don't know. So guys, new coaches, do you have questions for any of us? If you do, don't be afraid. This is why we're doing this. So,
And the whole thing is, you're like, I remember being a new coach and saying, "This isn't working. Nobody wants to do anything with me." And it's because you just haven't had enough time yet. It's like a 3-month cycle thing.
yeah.
So the first 3 months, if you've got a good warm market, God bless you. I didn't.
And your warm market are your friends and family. So right now, if you have that, you take advantage of it and you use it. Like if you have people that trust you, then you're going out there and helping them get into shape, helping them with their mindset, personal development, whatever it is. But if you don't have it, it's going to take a little bit longer, because it's going to take 3 months because of all that time you're investing in other people that you don't know. It's going to take time for them to trust you.
Right. So if you have a warm market, for the first 3 months, it's great to use them, but you have to be building relationships for those 3 months, or you hit that wall of, "Wow, I ran out." And it happens to so many coaches, and I hear this all the time. "I ran out of my warm market. I don't have anybody to talk to now."
Yeah.
Because you didn't take time to make new friends. And they really are your friends. They need to become your friends for real, like
Yeah.
not pretend friends.
Not a friend just until they get the challenge pack.
Absolutely not. You have to really invest in their lives and really you have to be there to help them and to be with them. And, you know, like people say, you know, I tell them, "I'm with you until you hit your goal and beyond, until you get rid of me." And they always laugh. I say, "You have to actually try to get rid of me," because I tell them I'm sticking with them, and that's whether they buy anything or not. You know, I mean, eventually they usually do, but, you know, you have to be willing to help.
Yeah, exactly. And that's, Carrie just posted, "Start at the beginning in developing your network because you'll eventually run out of people." So true. And that's what I was so scared of in the beginning. So I started right away. It was my main focus. I need to expand my network. I have to figure out how to. I really didn't know. And then I just started figuring stuff out. I was trying to work Instagram. Now for Instagram, if you guys are on Instagram, I want to just throw this out there. If you're not on Instagram, don't freak out about this. But if you are, Instagress, it's called Insta and then GRESS. It's like an automated program or website. And what it does is you could put comments, specific comments that you would actually use to comment underneath people that you, when you search hashtags. If you guys don't understand Instagram, don't worry about this right now. But
Because I don't know what you're talking about,
Okay.
so don't worry if you don't understand.
yeah,
'cause
but
I-
if you're on Instagram, you want to use this because it's $10 for 30 days. And what it does is it will search the hashtags that you put in there, only the ones you put in there. You could really make it specific. So say I wanted them to search hashtag of, fit mom, you're going to get a lot of people. But like if I was doing like Bible or strong mom, something like that, like things that I'm interested in, right? It's going to search for those people And it's going to comment under pictures for those hashtags where I use my own comments. I don't use theirs because theirs is something I would never say. Like, oh, I searched you on Instagram. It's really wordy. So I just put a little heart, or I say, love it, something simple. And then they end up following you. And you can write down those names of the people that are following you and start to like their pictures and do the same thing you would do on Facebook. Now, this is only if you're on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram and have no clue how to use it, don't do this. You work with your Facebook right now, and you do that. But it's been...
You don't have to be on Instagram. I am not on anything but Facebook.
You don't have to be at all. And you don't have to have a like page if you don't already have one. You can. You're welcome to start one, but you can do so much from your regular page. And do it.
Yeah, I'm finding the like page gets you some friends, but I'm finding joining groups gets me more friends. I'm not even that concerned with the like page anymore.
Yep, joining groups. And if you watch my Power Hour video, it tells you how to search for people specifically. You could search for people that went to your high school. You can search for people that live in a specific town. You could search for people that are friends with whoever. Pick people, so you can add 3 people to your network, 3 to 5 people every day if you were consistent and wanted to. You can. It's easy. You know more people. And you make sure you guys want to add people that you can help, not people that aren't your target. Like, don't try to target everyone and their mom. Like, you need to be specific. Like, who would you most relate to?
So the Nigerian prince I added isn't going to buy the 21-day fix for me?
No, probably not, Dory. Sorry to
Probably
break.
not.
All right.
Yes,
Guys,
don't even creep, guys.
ask some questions. Or not.
Tara, I think we're alone on this call.
Doreen, don't talk. Stop talking, Doreen. All these New Yorkers. Carrie's here. Yes, here. No one has a question. This is for you guys. Like, you have a question like, what do you do if someone doesn't respond to you? Or what do you do if, you hear no? What can you say to that? Like, ask anything. Oh, Robin. Should our yes, Facebook profiles should be public. You can't, Robin, you can also unmute yourself if you want to talk, but you can. I at first locked some of my photo albums of specifically my kids when they were little. I locked them so only my certain people you could actually make a list of certain people that could see them. So you could do your family only or whatever.
My photos are locked. My photos are private.
Yeah.
My family photos are private. I exactly have the same thing.
Yeah, you can do that. But you have to be public. Otherwise, people can't find you. I know. It's really hard to, but it's a must. It's a must.
Can't friend you. You have to be public and make sure that friend button is active. Have somebody else look at your Facebook and make sure there's a friend button there, because Lynn and I at one time went, you have no friend button. Well, neither do I. Well, that made a big difference in our business.
Really? Why didn't you have your settings?
We had our settings as private, as somehow private or whatever, friends of friends only or something like that. And neither of us had a friend button that was public.
Go ahead, Jillian.
You can just mute me whenever, because I'll go forever. So I found out today, I didn't know this, but I had mine on to where only friends and friends of friends could friend me. So I have this fitness page, and these people could be trying to friend me, and I have them blocked. They can't friend me.
That's what I had. That's exactly how I had it.
I changed the setting, and I got 3 friend requests today. So make sure you're looking at it under your privacy, because if you think that people can friend you, sometimes it's only friends of friends. You have a limited and that I didn't know that until today, and I thought I was Facebook queen. I'm not. I got demoted today.
Yeah, I was there. I was there with you.
Oh, geez.
It makes a big difference when people can actually friend you.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, who else?
Yeah, we should have a lesson on that because I bet you every single one of us does that.
I know. Maybe we should do a post in our team page.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a great post.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, who is it?
It's Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, I'm on a phone.
That's okay. Go ahead.
My issue I'm having is finding time for everything.
Okay. So what I can say that worked for me, and then someone else can jump in and maybe add, you're doing your workouts in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So what I would do is either get up a little bit earlier and maybe get back to some people, do some messages, or do you have, you can carve out time during your day, like say during work, if you have a lunch break, you can hop on and do some of your messages, or nighttime. A lot of time, I know you're a hairstylist, so you're probably working at night, but maybe in the morning, do you have time in the morning after you get the kids on the bus?
No.
No time.
You go right to work?
I have a crazy schedule. I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. So that's kind of where I'm doing like my bulk of stuff. And then Wednesday through Saturday.
What time do you have to leave to go to work?
I leave at, I wake up at 5:20 and I'm doing my workout, trying to do my personal development. And then I have to wake up my son. He has to be at the bus up at 6:45. Then I have to wake up my daughter, and then she goes to school at 8:20, and I go right to work.
And then
you get home what time?
I didn't get home tonight till 9 o'clock.
That's really tight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my struggle right now, is just finding the time.
What I would do is definitely do like the bulk. You got to plan it. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you're going to do a lot of catching up and a lot of work. But the rest of the week, you can still post, right?
Right,
and
which I am.
And you can still return messages, like here and there. So like at night, maybe take a half an hour to an hour and return messages. In the morning, maybe like right before your workout, you can, just fitting in some time. Maybe if you have a client that didn't show up, do something like that. But I would, that's how I would do it. I would just kind of like fit it in, maybe write out a schedule that would work for you. Because
I would do the workout first and the PD while you're drinking your shake.
Or driving.
Or driving. What I did, I would get up at 5, do that. I would listen to the PD on the way to work, but before I left for work, I would post in my groups. And I made the post the night before. I had them ready to go in the morning. Or if I was up till midnight, if it was actually 12 o'clock, I would actually post it for the next day. I did my morning posts before I left for work. And then throughout the day, when I had a minute, I would answer messages. And that by the time I got home, all my messages were answered. And all I had to do at night was invite.
Yeah.
And chat with people and build relationships. Are you busy? Yes, I'm on a call.
Okay.
So maybe, just kind of breaking it down, Jackie, and seeing where you can fit it in. But definitely like say, okay, Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays, I'm going to spend a good chunk like going through the training and really going out there and inviting or building those relationships. Because if you start building those relationships during those 3 days, even sometimes by the third day, you might be able to have them join you in a challenge group because you're having that constant back and forth.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But you can do the bulk of those 4 days off. I mean, that's fabulous.
Right.
Yes. Okay. We have a question. Oh, well, first, Carrie said that she would use a notebook and brainstorm at work ideas for posts. And then you could have all your posts and picks done for the week. Teresa does this too. I used to do it on my lunch break when I was teaching, and I would just store them in my phone And then I use the notes section of my phone, which I told you, Jackie, the other day, right? And I just said, yeah. So you can do stuff like that ahead of time when you have some downtime, maybe at work or whatever. Okay, hold on. Barbie asked a question, and then Beth is on mute. I got to unmute her somewhere, and she just texted me. Barbie asked, is it crucial to post progress pictures of yourself along with food, workouts, and inspirational posts? I feel like if people see you, they want to see you. So, yes, I think it's crucial. How about you guys? Do you think it's crucial?
Hey, Tara.
Yeah.
I talk.
Wait, I can't. Teresa, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, hey.
I think in terms of what you post, think about what people engage with. So not everything has to be about your body. So if you like to run, if you like to shop, if you have kids, just think about what you engage with on Facebook. What sort of pictures do you like? So that's what you want to post. And then you probably can't see it. What I started doing is I actually mapped out, I looked at a calendar and thought about what was going on in my week, what holidays were coming up if my kids were starting school. I actually mapped out I didn't see that at all. To like figure out like, okay, this day I was on vacation this week. This is from last month. So I'm going to talk about letting my hair down on vacation. And then the next day I'm going to mom gear post because I knew at some point throughout the day my kids were going to be doing something ridiculous. And then that afternoon it was going to be, so, because I know I used to struggle with like, okay, it's Thursday night. I don't know what I should post. So if you like map out things, that helps. Porterfield actually has a really good, like 1-page or 2-page thing. It's like 15 questions you should ask yourself that helps you come up with content. I can share that in our dream. Yeah. And I'll put it on the,
that's great.
But yeah, I'll put it in the group.
Okay, great. Thanks, Teresa. That's so smart because it's true. I think we spend especially as a new coach, you spend the most amount of time figuring out what the heck you're going to be posting and coming up with the picture and all that nonsense. So that is huge, Teresa. I love that. I'm going to start using that. Go ahead.
Can I say one other thing?
Yeah.
So
you're cutting out a lot. I don't know why.
Yeah, she is cutting out a lot. I'm having trouble too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here.
So, you see this?
Yeah.
That is, whenever I post my pictures in the morning, it's because I make my husband take like 10-second videos and I like run it in clothes and then I go back out. And so I have like 20 photos that I can use on like a Sunday afternoon to make all my pictures at once.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's good.
Don't be doing that every day. You'll drive yourself crazy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You can recycle pictures too. Nobody knows that you took that picture 6 months ago.
Right. You can take a video. I prop the phone up. And you could take a video of yourself and then break those into individual pictures, like find a shot in it. There's an app that I can share with you guys, but
you don't even need to. You can screenshot. You play the video and you just screenshot.
Okay, Beth.
I didn't even know there was an app.
Beth is trying to talk, but she can't. She has a question. Oh, she texted me the question. Okay, hold on. And then all right. She asked, adding people and what we do after. Are we adding people to current accountability groups or how soon should we create our own? So what you're going to be doing is, I don't know if you're adding people to, I'm adding people to your network. So that means adding people to your Facebook page. You can just build a relationship with them. And if you look on our team page, our Dream Again, there's a template, the Facebook cover, there is a schedule. So we always have challenge groups the first Monday and the third Monday of every month. So there always will be a time where we can put them into something, right? You can always do one with us and your upline coach. But like eventually you might want to team up with maybe a success partner or someone else that's a coach and do your own challenge groups. But yes, we have a challenge group always going. The next one is the first week of October. I don't know the exact date. What is that? October
5th.
5th. Okay, October 5th. So it would be great to start to invite this week and have them order by Monday, because that would be a week from our date, our start date. So if you want to do that, this week would be a good time. If you're a brand new coach and want to do like a free clean eating group or a free week group, you can do that. There's usually we do the free clean eating group the first week of the month as well. So you're welcome. And a lot of coaches will kind of team up and do something like that. So.
And the free groups are great for making friends.
Yes. So the key is not just to put them in a free group and let it go. I'm echoing now.
You're echoing. Who's got their thing on?
Oh, whoever just got muted. I don't know why that happens. It's so weird. So, yeah, you don't want to throw them in a free group and just like be like, oh, great, they're in a free group. Yeah, it sounds like a bad rap song. No kidding. But you want to actually talk to them in private messaging and private messages while they're going through the group. Like that's a mistake I think a lot of people make, is like they just throw them in and they're like, whatever. But you want to actually build that relationship with them while they're in the group and personally. All right. Anyone else? Bum, bum, bum. No one? All right. Okay, so you guys are welcome. Erin, do you have a question?
Yeah, okay. I'm like brand spanking new, like only a couple weeks into this. I don't know what's beeping.
That's okay.
But I had a girl, I've been doing like a fitness journey for like a year, but I just did the 21-day fix and lost like 10 pounds. And so I posted some pictures, and then I got like 150 likes, like the most I've ever gotten on my Facebook ever. And, but then I didn't, like, just people were just like, congratulations, like, that's so great. Nobody was like, what are you doing? You know, like, I feel like I've seen a lot of things that say that part, you know, and like people were really nice and like, you're such a great, because I'm a teacher too. So like, they were like, you're such a great teacher. You'll make a great coach, you know, and all this. And then I just don't, and I had one girl message me and she seemed really interested. And then I didn't tell her the pricing stuff because I was still trying to like figure out exactly how I wanted to say that part, you know? Yep. And then I talked to my coach and she helped me. And so I had it ready. And so then I messaged her and then she hasn't written back. And I don't know if I should try again or if I should wait or like, because I don't want to be annoying, you know?
Right. So what I would do is make a list of all the people that liked your picture and commented, and you need to personally reach out to them. Not to say, hey, join my group, but say, hey, thanks for all your support on my picture. I really appreciate it. And then just maybe ask them a question at the end. Like, I would always leave the conversation with a question. Like Carrie said, initiate some conversation with the people who liked your post. Say thanks for the love with the post the other day. I love having the support of family and friends. It really means a lot to me. Are you on your health and fitness journey? Or something like that. Okay. You know, because those people, not to say they're going to join you, some of them may, but they want to support you. They may be interested. That's a lot of times, those types of posts is where you get your biggest feedback and your most people into your challenge group. So definitely reach out to them. And that girl, what I would do is wait a little bit. It depends on when was the last time you talked to her?
We talked like back and forth on Sunday. And then I reached out to her again Tuesday and she hasn't responded, but she hasn't even seen it. You know how now it's so creepy.
I would wait till Friday
Okay.
And then just maybe tell her to say, I would love to help you. I would love to do this with you. And we can support each other. And the last day to sign up is Monday. So you get your challenge pack in time to start our group together. Something like that. But a lot of times with the price, usually like you want to really dig deep into what their goals are and really find out more about them and what's driving them. And it's probably not just about how like they want to lose 5 pounds. It's probably about something more. So getting into that, and they're going to see that value and that you really care about them. And then you can break down the price for them. And I know Sierra probably talked you through that part.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in our file section if you have trouble with that. But I would definitely reach out to those that responded.
Thank you.
Sure. All right. Anyone else? This has been great. No one. So, okay. So the New Kids on the Block group, you guys should all be going through your new coach training while we're in that group. I'm not going to be posting the training. I'll be posting some additional stuff that could help. So when we do check-ins, check in. Like, I want you guys to check in and get used to doing that so it becomes a habit, so it becomes something that you're going to just do no matter what, right? So make sure you guys check in at night and post any questions in there. We're going to be in there answering them. So if you have a question like tonight, even if you're like, I don't even know what to do. This person said this to me. I don't know how to respond. Copy and paste it and post it in there because we'll help you walk you through it. Once you understand how to go through the conversation of an invite, you're going to feel more confident and you're going to get it. And then you can make it your own and kind of put your own spin on it, you know? But once you get through the initial ones, it's super helpful to get other people's opinions of how you should go forward. So ask questions. All right, guys. Well, that is it. It's been fun. We'll see you in, 3 weeks? The third Thursday of the month. And if you have new coaches that sign on, from now until then, they'll be on it. So encourage them to be on it. So whatever you guys are doing right now, remember, this is what we're going to do to help your new coaches. Anyone you sign up, it's a system, right? You're going to help them do what you're doing. So all the stuff that you're getting from your upline coach, keep it in like a file on your computer, because those are things that can help your coaches, right? Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you for having us. It's been fun.